So, hey guys, we are here in Innsbruck. I'm here with Robin Bachofner,
Hi.
the winner of the LLDS Final from Switzerland and Austria, and top 4 player Elia Carelli. Now they played exactly the same deck and they will introduce it to us.
We played Performage Pendelum. It's basically just thought I played last week at Milano deck with Magic Spectre, so like most of the players are playing the Performage Magic Spectre deck. But the Magic Spectre cards just sucked. Like, you don't get any additional value. Expect this first turn Tempest Surge, and even that isn't that great at the moment.
Yeah.
So we decided to play it, with some cool text, which we will explain.
Yeah, let's see.
So we played 3 Damage Juggler. Nothing to explain at this point. Just 3 Plush Fire, 2 Mirror Conductor. This card is actually really good. I wanted to play 3. I'm not sure about you. How did you feel about the 2? 2 is enough?
2 is enough, really.
Well, basically, especially in the combo with the Ragnar Zero first turn, it's pretty cool. And it's pretty easy to open just with Ragnar Zero and Conductor. Then we played 1 Trick Clown and 2 Head Tricker. 2 Head Tricker mainly because we built our deck to go straight for the OTKs normally, and it opens you other plays than your normal summon and the Pendulum Summon, so just the ceiling of the deck is a better one. Going to the same direction, 2 Gigabyte and 1. I don't even know the English name of this card, just Nosferatu something. It's basically just to give you the additional plays without any Pendulum Summon stuff, just to go into Dire Wolves and everything else to destroy the back row and then.
So why don't you just play 3 gigabytes, because they are searchable and the other guy isn't?
Well, you can summon this one with Gigabyte, so if your hand is if you brick, which didn't happen that often for me, for him a little bit more, unfortunately, you can still just set this one and special summon this one, so you basically survive 2 attacks against the Cosmo, which is kind of important. Also, the other effect is pretty cool. I never used it today because the build is so straightforward for the OTK. And his other effect to summon it in your opponent's end phase is really good if you have a Plush Fire or a Damage or a Trick Clown. So you basically have another rank 4 play.
Okay, yeah.
Then we played 2 Eccentric, just spell trap removal. It's pretty standard. Then played some targets for King Gremlin or King of the Fur Limbs, it's the English name. This one basically because of another card which I will explain a little bit later on. Just to give you the option to go further into an Omega or going crazy OTKs with Ignister, as Ignister just needs a tuner and not specifically the Dragon Slayer. This one, I don't know, this card, it just sucks to draw it. If you have it in the deck as an option, it's great, but drawing it is just the worst nightmare. We played against each other in the last round of Swiss and top 4. I think we won all our games today except against each other. And he opened like every game with this one. It's like just crazy. It's just stupid to start with it. But
Also, I had once a match against Burning Abyss. I had this in the start hand. It was actually so bad I lost the game.
Just because of this card?
Just because of...
well, you bricked probably.
Yes, if it was a monster rank level 4, it would be much better. Then for game 2 I sided it out and I couldn't OTK him because of this.
Because it was missing, the boost was missing.
Well, the problem is, if you're not playing this one, Plushfire Dragon Slayer is still broken, but not that broken. Like it would be if you have this one. As if you have Plushfire and you're playing this one, you're just going to like double Gremlin or King of Fairlimbs, one other Exceed due to this because you can search the lower scale. Then we have the 3 Maxis. This card was really amazing today. We expected a lot of Cosmos, and this card is just nuts against this deck. Like, you can normally let go a farm girl or something like that, let your TK let them attack you with the farm girl. They get search, and at this point they will go greedy if you chain the Maxi and try to OTK you. If you have a juggler, you get so many cards, and you just simply will win normally.
Yeah.
The following turn.
Yeah. So you played against that many Cosmos you expected, or?
I played against one in the first round feature match, the second round, then in the final.
Yeah,
So
of course.
3 of them. I don't know about you.
Nothing.
Okay, none.
No Cosmos.
But it's
okay.
also okay against Burning Abyss, Subtler Knights. I had like no bad matchup for it today.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty cool. Then 3. Don't have to explain this one.
Yeah, of course.
Then we played 3 of these.
Yeah, that's quite special. I think nobody else is playing that at the moment in the
I
deck.
already saw a few players tried it out. It's actually pretty cool, just with the spell, which I will show later on. To have this easy access to a scale 3 monster and a really good target with Masked Chameleon to go first into an Omega or going into an Exceed or something, it's pretty good. Also, the pedal scale effect is really good. I never used it today, but it's still a really good option. And then, probably, in my opinion, best card of the deck was Dekuseka.
You always OTK.
It's really like he just said. I had so many games. I think expect 1 or 2 games every game I won because I just OTK like Dekuseka and then OTK the opponent. Due to the pedal mechanic, it's so easy to get next to the Dekuseka like 4 monsters on the field, and with Ignister and stuff like that, you just don't. There's like no monster which is actually a problem for you.
Yeah.
Then 2 Painful Decision. This was basically just to get the additional value of this one. Just send one to the grave, add one, and then if you have a Masked Chameleon, you already have a Synchro level 8 or a rank 4 play, which was actually really good. Then 2 Instant Fusion, also to hiring your ceiling. And also if you start with Painful Decision and a Vector, it's already a rank 4 like Gremlin, and you already have 1 scale in hand, so it's actually a lot of combo potential already there. And with these 2 cards also you can just summon back a Masked Chameleon for a Omega or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just played 2 because 3 were too pluggy. We don't want to open 2 of them. I had 2 or 3 games where I opened 2 and it was like, okay, you have to play with a death card in hand. It's not that cool.
Yeah.
3 upstarts. Just the most of the OTKs were like around 10,000 damage or even more. So upstart wasn't that kind of a problem.
Yeah. So you could even play 1 or 2 upstarts in one turn and then make a 10,000 damage.
Exactly.
OTK.
In the feature match of round 5, I think, game 2, I just OTK'd him for like 13,000 damage.
Yeah,
You,
well.
you could even have like 2 damage jugglers in hand. So yeah, was pretty cool. And then Foolish Burial, you know, basically just you have damage juggler and trick clown to send, and that's already enough. As damage juggler is so important in this deck. And for traps, I played one Lentis Emptiness. This card is just, I didn't like it at the beginning of the format, but if there's so many Cosmos around, this card is just nuts. Like
Yeah, then you
flipping
need to
up
play.
with any monster that has like 2000 defense and a little bit. I had like King of the Pharaohs is the best card with this card, just because they need an actual out. They can't just like Good Witch, flip it face down and attack.
Yeah.
And with this one it's like, yeah. And the Warning, which won me game 2 in the semi-final against him. Yeah, just it's Warning, like, was never a bad card. Like,
Yeah.
for the extra deck or side deck, it's up to you.
Yeah, of course. Just show it to us. I think it's good
Okay,
to see how you play it.
Firstly, to the extra deck, so to Mr. This card is just, it's just broken. Like the non-targeting effect to shuffle back something was crazy. I also used it in the feature cards against you, I think, to shuffle back, to destroy one of your scales and shuffle back the other one. Unfortunately, I misplayed a little bit with the life points, so it looked cool, but didn't help anything. 1 Omega. We wanted to fit 2 in the extra deck, just to have the options to start double Omega, which is crazy good. But there's absolutely no space. So 2 Nodens for the instant fusions.
Of course, yeah.
You could probably just play 1, could be enough. So maybe swatch.
So maybe there you can fit the another Omega in the extra deck.
1 Trapeze Magician.
OTK.
Card is so good for the OTKs. Then 2 Gremlin. I could even play 3 of them. It's like just searching for every single problem you have something that you can search and solve the problem more or less.
Yeah.
It's really crazy. Like Christmas. Then we have Direwolf, Castell, Dweller, this guy here,
This guy here.
Emerald, Runner Zero, and this one is, I really love it against Cosmo. Against the normal Cosmo, they're playing not that many traps, so you just can go summon a bunch of monsters, and you're so easily at the point where you just can overlay 2 Gremlins for this one, and you have a guaranteed 3000 damage already because of the Destroyer, and you're getting for every additional Exceed or monster you have more damage. Like, it's just actually pretty cool to make OTKs if you don't open the Ignister.
Yeah.
Or if you can't go into Ignister. And for the side deck, the third deck Zeka. This was just if I went second. If I went first, I signed out 1 deck Zeka and put in the 3 Decrease against like almost every deck. I expect a mirror match.
Okay.
If you just want to OTK them afterwards, that's really just like they're going to set their traps, deactivate Decree, and then I can go safely for a game. It's pretty cool. 1 Raigeki. I played this against Burning Abyss because we're playing inside an X-Rank monster, which is like best card to OTK against everything. Expect Burning Abyss. I will explain it later on. And you need this with Dweller, which is just, it's game.
Yeah, that's game for you.
Then we played 3 of these Werewolf guys. I had just the Performage matchup against him, and we agreed to not sign it in because it's so stupid good. It's a little bit like the Jin. If you have it, you win.
Yeah, the
more or
Necros
less.
format. Yeah.
And in my opinion, this card should be banned, or at least at once, something like that.
Yeah.
there's not much to say. I first played it we first played it in the main deck, but the problem was when we tried the opening hands, every hand that wrecked a little bit was just with at least one wayward ice.
Okay.
And it's just really good against Pendulum decks, but against Cosmo, Burning Abyss, and other stuff, it just sucks like to draw it. The only exception is if you start with double flush fire or something like that. So yeah. And then we played 3 Cyber Dragon Dry. We firstly thought about playing Cyber Dragon normal one, but they're going to side Great Horn of Heaven either way, so it's just another target for them. And you can pedal summon this one if you're safe from the back row. You can normal summon it, just making contact fusion pretty good. And we also played the 2 Fortress in the side for this one. Yeah, because we didn't have any space in the extra deck, and already played the F0 to get to have a good matchup game 1 against Cosmo. And then decided 1 Utopia and 1 Utopia number S39 Utopia Prime. This card is just like, it fits the whole strategy of the deck, just going to for crazy OTKs with Denkosek like this one.
Yeah.
You already have 4,210 damage on the field.
Yeah,
So
10 are really important.
You just need 3-8 or 4-8 with one upstart next to it, and it's so easy to have next to this one damage shuttler, Trapeze Magician. And
Yeah, then it's game. Then
exactly.
It's over.
Now, I really like the deck. Would you change anything?
Maybe the part Naga.
Yeah, partner.
Best card ever.
I wouldn't know what to fit in for it, but yeah, probably this one.
Yes.
And
Just
one
to
note
Omega.
could be the second Omega.
Yeah, yeah. So, which card today was the best card in your deck?
Naga.
I wouldn't say that. I think we both agree on this one, or in my opinion,
On the
was
Denkosekas, yeah.
just like nobody expected it more or less, especially game 1. Like they're just setting some back row, okay, then Denkoseka, well, OTK.
Well played, GG.
Exactly. And that was it.
Okay.
Basically.
Cool, many thanks for sharing us your deck. Congrats to you
Thank you.
again, and for you as well, Elia, of course. And yeah, see you next time.
Well, I would like to make any shoutouts if possible.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Just the Complexity Card Gaming, and also to my friends from Morton, Switzerland. They helped me to build the deck, as I had like just 20 cards, something like that.
Okay,
Everything
yeah,
else I
that's
borrowed.
quite a lot.
So thanks to them, I think we made 3 of us into top 4, which was pretty good. So well, that's it. You? Anyone you want to thank for today?
You?
Yeah, you built him the deck, so. So, see you next time.
Thank you.